Welcome back, Naomi. Naomi, what's your evening looking like tonight? Yo, Naomi, what's going on with Dan? Like, how are things going with you guys? We're supposed to get together tonight. Nice. That's dope. If you guys get married, is he gonna build your house, Naomi? But what's up, Chad? What is that issue, Naomi? Something like plumbing related or something? Sounds absolutely exhilarating. Am I hidden? I don't think so, Chad. Oh. It's like a taco salad. Is that a like how bad of a war is that in Canada? Is that like is Canada like Australia where it's not where it's like more normal speak? Not tonight, Chad. If anything, probably the skate park. I don't know about that, Chad. How often would you say you drink, Naomi? Is this directed to Naomi or me, Chad? Tennessee beer, Ciroc. What type of beer do you drink, Chad? Nice. I think if I remember correctly, Naomi was a Stella girl. Is that right? What's up, Chuck Sharts? I feel like everyone goes through a fireball phase and then quickly grow out of it. Chad, have you gone through your fireball phase yet? It's been all right, Chuck. Nothing crazy. Just pretty much sitting here on the computer. What about you, man? So Chuck and Chad, what's up, Anderson? You guys know each other, right? How does like your whole group know each other? Did you guys all become like friends on YouTube, or were you friends in real life, or? Nice, that's cool. I like playing sports. Not a big consumer. Is your community focused around participation or watching? I used to do a bunch. Soccer was like the main one, but yeah, because it's Star, right? But I don't follow like football at all, so I don't know a ton about them. I just see them on like viral Instagram videos and stuff. I only know like the most famous ones. I don't watch any. Who's yours, Chuck? Do you follow soccer?
Hey.
Hey, hold on one sec.
All right. Let me turn down my in-game volume.
Hey, hold on one sec.
All right. Let me turn down my in-game.
No, I was just wondering.
That's a day ago. All right, shit's popping. Okay. All right. Talk, Michael.
Test.
Okay, cool. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Sweet. The goat is here. All right, everyone just came in hot as you came in. Perfect timing.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah. What's up? Yo, this is my boy. I actually want you to meet this kid. I actually want you to meet when you get out here, Michael. This is my buddy Ryan. This is one of my good friends.
Are you talking about Michael?
Ryan Lederer. We're on live. We're on live internet right now, Ryan.
Oh shit!
So if you want to come say hello, this is him.
What's up, Ryan?
Says what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear him through the headphones. How's it going, man?
Says how's it going.
Tell him I said that I've heard a lot of things about him.
He says he said that tell Ryan that I've heard a lot of things about him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
Yeah. He said I was just gonna say the same thing.
Look at those evil hands.
Yeah, dude, he's got evil hands. He just shaved his head the other day like an
Looks
idiot.
sweet, man.
He looks dumb.
Thanks,
I hate
man.
it. I think he looks stupid. Look at him eating that food. Look how dumb he looks.
Fuck is that?
Yeah, what is that, man? But yeah. How many people we got watching right now?
We got 6.
400? 6, okay. What are we talking about? Chemtrails today? What are we talking about?
I came up with a new. I didn't come up with. Sorry, I discovered new verifiable information about something that we need to discuss.
Okay.
All lizards are actually frogs that are dry. They're dry frogs.
Right. That's what you want to talk about today?
I mean, I just figured this out, and I haven't told anyone, so.
You want to talk about that today? You want to talk about the idea that all lizards are dried frogs? That's the idea you want to talk about today. That's stupid. That's stupid, Michael. They're reptiles. One's amphibious and one's a reptile. They're completely different types of animals.
No.
Yeah, dude. You sound dumb. You sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot who would shave his hair.
When the frogs, when they get dry, their back legs shrink up. That's why they look like lizards.
Ooh, wait, what? Hold on 1 second.
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wait. Okay. So you see how frogs, let's look at the anatomy of a frog. Bigger, this is a toy frog, but you can see the back legs, they're a little bit longer, right?
Yeah.
Larger back legs.
Yeah.
Now let's look at a lizard real quick.
Perfect for jumping.
Well,
I love how frogs were like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump everywhere. I'm going to make it so that my hind legs are super, super strong, and I'm going to jump everywhere. That's how I'm going to get around.
No. Notice how the legs of a lizard, they're smaller.
Yeah,
and,
they are smaller.
So what happens is when the frog dries up, all of the legs
shrink.
The leg goes into here. This is where the leg goes. It sucks into this. And then when they get wet again, they re-expand.
Dude, so why does it have the tail? Like, is that where
that's where the leg, that's where it goes. The leg meat goes there, and the rest of the leg parts.
Oh my god.
And then they look like this. You really think a lizard would do this? This is obviously a frog.
That guy looks really relaxed.
I'll have what he's having.
I was about to say the exact same. Oh man. Dude, I love frogs, man. We used to have a lot of animals in my backyard that I would peruse upon as I would turn over rocks and twigs and mosey on about through the nature in my backyard. One time I had turned over a stone and got covered in ants. Have we talked about this yet?
No, wait, but hold on.
Okay.
The goat said, sexy ass lizard.
Sexy ass lizard, okay.
And Naomi said, Bachurski looks very radiant.
Radiant? I haven't heard of that one yet. I haven't heard radiant in a while.
All right, now I want to hear about the ants.
Oh, the ants. Okay, so like, I had a big when growing up as a kid, I had like 2 acres of just like a bunch of land that had a bunch of rocks on it. Yeah, I'll be honest. When I was younger, my parents were doing all right.
Never had to work for anything, huh?
Never had to lift I started working when I was 14. Which, by the way, I think is like illegal. I think that's I think I'm not allowed to like do that. But I was working under the table. So anyway, I ended up like finding this one rock in the front yard, and I turned it over, and out of it poured millions of ants, and they started crawling all over my feet, and then up into my pants and my jeans, and then up to my neck and all over my face, and I was like freaking the fuck out. So my mom had to like take a stick and like and essentially start crushing the ants from my face. Yeah, it was a really brutal experience, and it was definitely in some formative years. I do not like insects.
Would you say that this is more or less how you felt
Oh yeah, that's exactly the image. I got ants in my pants. That's how I felt. Yeah, for sure.
Or this? Which one was closer? Or this?
That one. Is that like ants in my pants? Rule 34. What is that? Those are my pants. Oh shit! You caught us. What does that say? Run, boys. What is that? Like it's illegal for them to be caught with pants on.
No, this was my next question.
How many ants in your pants? Literally thousands. I had to shower them off. I had to get in the shower and
Did you
get
do
the
this?
ants off my body. Ants in my pants. Dance? No, I did not do that. Did not do that.
Why are so many children's books called Ants in My Pants?
Ants in my pants. Probably because it's a traditional, like it's probably like a phenomenon that actually happens, you know? Like, you know, kids probably go play outside and then just get destroyed by a colony of ants, like eaten by a colony of ants, and they have to go to like years of therapy.
How old were you when this happened?
Probably like 6 or 7. I was a young bull. Bro. I was a young bull. I was young. I was a young man, young child. Have you ever had any traumatic childhood experiences?
Yeah, one time I was doing this right here, and then this happened to me.
Whoa. Wow. I think this is the worst conversation I've ever had in my life.
Traumatic. Let me think. Traumatic childhood. Dude. I used to get injured all the time, and I would me and my brother, we also lived on a place with 2 acres.
Yeah, did you have weak bones? Like weak bones?
No, it was not like broken bones, but we had this big hill. By the way, our 2 acres, totally different. Like my family actually had to work for it. Like we actually had to work for what we had, unlike you, but our hill, our big hill was it was like this road that it was probably, I don't know the degrees of it, but it was a very steep decline. And so Steven and I, we'd always like be roller skating around or like scootering. And then we'd always like end up just deciding to go down the hill on whatever thing we were using. And we'd all there's never a time when we did it successfully. It was just, you go down and you fall and like you see how injured you get. But like,
and if you don't, I've had experiences because our street was this big, like long piece of like downward like hill. And so we would get rocks from my front yard, and then we'd ride on our skateboards and put them like on our butts and like put the rocks in our hands and use them as like stabilizing tools.
Nice.
And we would always
like use them on the ground.
Yeah, and it was like
that's cool. That's very smart.
Yeah, and so like we wouldn't like fuck up our hands trying to stabilize. But also too, we fucking used to get like bungee cords and pull each other around on bikes and shit, and those things would just snap and hit ourselves in the face, straight up bust our lip, and like we just wouldn't like we would keep playing like unless it was like open and bleeding, like yeah, dude, just fucking because you'd be like pulling it and then it would get out of your hands and it would just fucking whip into the kid in front of you like his back, and he would just have like a paintball sized welt in the back. But yeah. So you and Steven would go do the downhill jam, Tony Hawk downhill jam?
Yeah, and it's like the same thing. We would just get injured every time. We'd be like bleeding from our elbows and our knees, and then we'd go inside and we'd be like, "Oh, Mom, like help!" And we'd get the Band-Aids and stuff. And then the next couple of days, like we'd just do it again. And one time, my brother was like swinging me around. He was walking, and I was on roller skates, and he was pulling me by a scooter. Like I was holding the back of the scooter, and there was like this razor sharp part of the scooter, and it sliced my hand, and I was bleeding so much. It was absurd. It was like a very frightening amount of blood. Right. So that was probably the most scarring experience from my young childhood that I could think of. There's a lot of blood.
Wow. I one time I was running around in my socks. We had hardwood floors, and we had this fish tank. Like, was it fucking empty too? Like, there wasn't even fish in it anymore because all the fish died. because my parents vacationed a lot and never took care of them, and I was a child and I didn't know how to.
Oh, they went on vacation. Where places, very expensive places.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up. So they like one time I was running around in socks and I slipped and I hit my eyelid on the edge of the fish tank and straight up opened up my eyelid, like cut open my eyelid and was freaking the fuck out. I didn't feel it. For the first like few minutes, like I felt like I was in shock or something, but there was blood running down my face. And my mom was like, rush me to the hospital. She was like, you need stitches, like pronto, ASAPO. And, I got stitches. I still have a scar above my left eye, but they had to put me in a straight jacket because I was a child and they didn't want me like I was conscious they didn't put me to sleep during the surgery, the stitches. I was just awake. Back when kids used to be able to skateboard and take risks and not wear fucking helmets and shit like that, back when we raised our boys to become men and become the best a man can get, Raise our voices. Yeah. Like we never really ask ourselves nowadays, is this the best a man can get? I wish there was like some giant like company, like a razor company that was like, like a certain type of company that was like branded towards men. That,
dude,
like, really,
is it me or did they flip? They totally did a commercial that was like the opposite right after that, right?
Yeah.
They did like that one.
They're a company. They want to sell razors. They don't actually give a fuck about any of these issues. They want to do cocaine and sell razors, and that's it. I don't give a shit.
I teared up at a razor commercial. It was like
Really?
a military one. It was just very emotional. And I think I was watching it in maybe like a bus station or something. And like I teared up. I just skipped the rest of it.
So you saw a fictitious commercial in a bus station, and you started crying about it.
No, I skipped it before I started crying.
Dude, I've had weird moments like that too, where I just see some piece of media and it just makes me like really emotional all of a sudden.
You ever watch I want to say it was extra gum, when they have like the dude, it's like a relationship and he like draws on the gum wrappers and then he makes a gallery and proposes.
No, I haven't seen that one. But I saw this one commercial for a Volvo that I really liked, where like this guy like quoted, I forget, Ryan, you'll probably know this. Ryan's very well read. Ryan, what is that thing? It's like a foot and lighthearted, I take the open road.
I have no idea.
It's Mark Twain, I think, right?
Sounds big.
It's like a foot and lighthearted, I take to the open road. Wow, I just murdered like 11 people in this video game. Yeah, but so it's like this guy, and he's like working in this like fucking like desk job, and he buys this new Volvo, and he's like, he keeps driving it to and from work, and he's like, fuck this, like I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna write, I'm gonna take a journal, just like the journal that I have, and a fountain pen, and I'm gonna go in my Volvo, and I'm gonna go, take to the open road, and there's like these crazy emotional shots of like this this fox. Like I saw this one fox, and I was literally like, that is the most beautiful 4K image I've ever seen in my life. Look it up, dude. Actually, you should look up this commercial right now. We should check it out, because you're gonna see this shot of this fox and be like, holy shit. I mean, I didn't get like cry about this, but I did get a little emotional, for sure.
Still figuring that out. Shit. You got nothing better to do.
I guess there's nobody in here. So, can I read it?
Usually don't share works in progress, but
I can keep a secret.
you can keep a secret.
I can.
The foot and lighthearted
This is crazy already.
Yeah,
Really epic.
it's like a really high like production value
Seriously.
commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. Henceforth, it's not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. Henceforth, I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. Strong and content, I travel the open road. You road I enter upon and look around, I believe you are not all that is here. I believe that much unseen is also here. Here is realization.
Dude, I think the shot of the fox is coming up, but it's a fucking epic.
It's here, but it has him. The past, future, majesty, love. If they are vacant of you, you are vacant of them. Gently, but with undeniable will, divesting myself of the holds that would hold me, I inhale great draughts of space. The east and the west are mine.
Wow, dude.
The north and the south are mine. I am larger, better than I thought.
Look at this. Look at that, dude. Look at that shot. That shot's crazy. It's like you can see every hair on that fox's face moving, and the focus is like, holy shit. I love that shot. That's one of my favorite shots of an animal ever, I think. Do that. So like this commercial is just so alive. There's so much life in this, like life in this commercial, you know?
Are you right, Logan?
Yeah, my one critique of it is that I wish they had written an original thing instead of just pulling from like that I think I'm pretty sure it's Mark Twain.
Okay.
But the thing is that they don't, like, if they had incorporated him into it, that would have been cool. But the thing is that they you know, like they kind of write it as if it's his own original words.
Yeah, it almost feels a little plagiarism-y there with that.
Yeah. But
this is sick.
I think the scenes with the buffalo are crazy.
Yeah.
Like the ones where they're all stampeding, it's like, I wish too that we got to hear more of the car, because if they were able to like contrast or like pair the car engine noise with the stampeding buffalo, like that would have been very powerful, I think too. But I love this commercial. I think it's a great commercial.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let me show you this extra one too.
Yeah. Oh, I think I've seen this. Yeah, this is a good commercial.
Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can help falling in love with oh, like a river flows surely to the sea.
You got two.
Darling, so we got some things are meant to be. Won't take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can
So he started like an art gallery?
Yeah, he like rented it just to propose.
Oh, dude.
Give extra, get extra.
Tell me that's not an emotional commercial.
That's a good one. I like that one a lot too. Dude, I remember when I was back in like I used to play PlayStation a lot. Those types of commercials would always get me pumped up too.
What do you mean?
Because they'd be like, they would just say epic shit. Like it would be nothing. Oh, also like the Overwatch videos would get me fucking hyped. Ryan knows all about that. Overwatch. You know the Overwatch cinematics? You ever watch those, Ryan?
Yeah, dude, did you ever watch the World of Warcraft cinematics?
Yeah, dude, the World of Warcraft ones are fucking crazy. Yeah.
It was so mythical. I was probably like 13 at the time.
Yeah.
And seeing like the characters that had like such shitty graphics at the time be in this
Like
cinematic,
like come to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
So crazy. Dude, I fucking love the Overwatch thing. The one where it was like they just get you pumped up because it's like you have like Reinhardt comes in with his shield and just like protects an entire family of people, and like Diva's like comes down, dude. These things they're awesome. But I remember like the old PlayStation like they kind of got a little campy after a while, but when they were first coming out, like you saw all of the characters that you loved from like these games like charging into battle and shit as like epic stuff was being said, and like that would get me pretty pumped up. But yeah, dude, there's so many good commercials out there. I can't even, it's hard to like think of them on the spot. Which is sad because a lot of hard work goes into commercials, and I feel like people just like don't appreciate it as much.
Can you think of any other ones specifically that you could show me?
You want to watch some of the Overwatch ones? Like they have their own story.
Hell yeah.
Like a lot of them have their own. Yeah, you can see some of those. They're pretty crazy. What else? Man, I gotta think. They don't like make commercials and shit like they used to. Like now everything's dumb. Like it's not. It's like it's just I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? I feel like they used to have a lot more power because we used to really give a shit about them. Like Super Bowl commercials were a big deal and stuff, and it's like now people just don't really care as much. And I think that's just because advertisements have changed so much, you know. Like our advertisements now are like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, like that. But yeah, dude. No. So I think we should kind of amp this up a bit and start talking about some pretty serious stuff.
Hit me.
Okay. We gotta start talking about the data.
You're right, dude.
We're gonna start looking at the data right now.
When we set out on this book, there was no way for us to ignore the blank. Finish the sentence.
When we set out on this book, there was no way for us to ignore the intimate partner violence. When we set out to make this book, there was no way.
Cherokee Nation.
Cherokee Nation. There was when we set out to make this book, there was no way that we could ignore the intense power of our media voice and media socially. That's one thing. Is anybody else coming on the call, or is it just us? Like we have to do this again, where we just fill a bunch of time with shit. Dude, we should try to get the next one in OBS.
Okay.
And we should try to do that.
This next segment is called
Show me some funny memes.
Funny Memes.
This next segment is called Meme Review. Totally original idea.
Oh, man. Did you see this one?
What is a hairbrush? Yeah, wow, dude. That one. I remember that guy. Before you marry a person, what's that one? You should first make them use a computer with slow internet to see who they really are. Oh, dude.
That is a really good one.
Yeah, dude. When I get a slow internet, it's I don't always set a date to marry my fiance, but when I do, she gets cold feet 24 hours later and then tells me she doesn't want to get married.
What?
How is that a meme? Like, how is that a meme? Oh, dude, I remember this one.
I don't get it.
Snapbacks and tattoos are inappropriate office attire. So this meme was called, I think it was called like career-driven black man.
What?
And it was just like he would say something that you would think would be like fuck, like I don't know, urban, for lack of a better term, and then he would say something that like, this is an old meme, dude.
Like this one?
Yeah, I just made a killing by increasing the price of an elastic good. Yeah, see, like you know what I mean? Kind of cool. Oh, dude, I remember this meme. This is an old one. Why are all of these memes from like 2003?
This one's really good. I really like this one.
If Monday had a face, this would be it. LOL.
That's so relatable.
Dude, what was humor at this time?
It was this.
When I see my girlfriend out with another dude, but I can't say nothing because my wife's standing next to me. Writes the date down for the first time this year, actually puts 2019. All right, that one's more current, I guess. Still really bad.
Okay, this one's pretty accurate.
The look you make when you try and cheat off someone's test and the teacher looks in your direction. Yeah.
That's a funny meme.
That's a good one. Loading afro? Jesus Christ. What if I told you the alphabet song is really Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? The moment you...
Do you
Go on.
Like, you ever feel this one?
When you're at work trying to stay positive.
How about that one? You ever
He's
feel
making
that
one.
one? I like these. This is really good.
The baby ones?
I like that.
Baby reactions.
I like that I can click on this one a couple different times.
What is this? Speaking Adele, singing Adele. Somebody took the time to make her look that disgustingly British. That's the best part about that photo. When you're taking your backpack to the bathroom, I'll kill you. Why are you taking your backpack to the bathroom? I'll kill you. I don't get that one.
Maybe it's like leaving class for permanently.
Yeah, like you go out to get a pack of cigarettes in between class and never come back. You know? That moment when... Wait, go back. That moment when you find the perfect avocado at the supermarket. Parents notice your fake friends before you do. Dude, that's so true. My mom would always be like, don't be friends with that boy or that girl, because I don't trust her. I don't trust like that.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, what are you talking about, Mom? You're old. You don't get kids. You don't understand kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like later, you know, they'd be like, I'm gonna beat you up and take your skateboard. Photoshop fails.
Wait,
Dude,
I want us to react to this.
Yeah, find some shit we can react to. I want to have a visceral reaction. something.
Okay.
Like we could watch also like the Russian.
I was thinking about that. So
Yeah, Russian like dash cam videos.
like go to like liveleak.com or something. But
No, that's too heinous.
okay. So let's look up Russian dash cam videos. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I should have spelled that like I was in a rush. Okay.
Or like only in Russia video. Oh my god. Holy shit. You know, like why we love Russia or whatever those videos are that just show a bunch of dumb clips of like
this one's rather good. Meanwhile in Russia.
Мой любимый друг и родственник подарил мне скворечник, чтобы птички пели. Но у этого скворечника есть и второе назначение, очень нужное нам на даче.
So like do they have laws at all? Like do they have any sort of like what is that?
Dude, why is this Russia? I don't understand.
What is that? Milk. What? Is that like oobleck? What is that? That's like glue. That's not. What was he doing? I don't know. What was he doing there? Was he like falling asleep?
Yeah, I think he was asleep.
The subway on Fig does that. They have like 2 different slots for different types of garbage, and like it all goes into one can.
Oh, by the way, we're doing an Illustrator project or an After Effects project for 230.
Yeah.
Where we have to. It's actually pretty cool. We have to animate a logo, like an intro logo thing.
Like Pornhub.
Yeah.
Just like Pornhub community.
Just like Pornhub.
Okay. Do you want to? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get off BF Battlefield and fully dedicate myself to this stream. Hold on, Michael.
Okay.
All right, Michael, I have something I have to show you. It's super important. You ready? Okay. Make sure you're in a good headspace, because this one is going to be hard to see.
Very clear headspace. Currently.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. This is serious. Get serious. Serious up right now. Serious up, kid. I'm serious. Like, don't stop laughing. Stop laughing. Get really serious. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Serious. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ready? Oh,
Wait, what's that one called? Silly bald man.
silly bald man with red beard and cross-eyed stock.
Stock.
This is Louis C.K., right? And then this comes up. Do women care if you're bald? The modern man.
You guys not even bald.
Says the description is man looking at porn. Men are mostly attached to the physical appearance. All right, whatever. Let's see. Let's find out. Do women care if you're bald? Yes and no. Okay. Women might go around saying that they don't like a guy with a bald head, but that doesn't mean they couldn't feel attracted to him and fall in love with him or even marry him.
Wow.
Yeah. And then this is about Dan Bacon, dating relationship expert. Dan Bacon used to be hopeless with women. He lacked confidence in himself and couldn't get women to like him. Despite being a good, honest guy, women just weren't interested. He created the controversial attraction techniques that he now teaches here at The Modern Man. Beautiful women began flooding into his life and wanting to be with him. Dan has helped thousands of guys get instant results with women. Hundreds of success stories here. Oh, let's check these out.
You think
Get laid. Get a girlfriend. Get an ex-girlfriend, fiance, or wife back. Get the spark back in a dying relationship or marriage. Turn a female friend into a girlfriend, or simply have sex with her. Wow. Look at this guy.
Do you think we should?
Look at YouTube.
Do you think we should change our mission from becoming social media famous to becoming masters of? This guy's got 160,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Surprising scientific reason. This is why girls really reject you. Can you hear it?
You're right now. I can't hear it.
Okay.
That girl looks like she's about to reject me pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Back to more into the important stuff. Oh, dude, he has a few of them. He's got a few of them. Oh shit, dude, he's edgy too. What are you doing, Ryan?
I'm gonna take a nap.
At your place?
Yeah.
All right. You want to come back and edit later?
Yeah. I think I'm going to a friend's album release party tonight.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Do Indian girls like bald guys? That's a question.
Yeah.
The guy I know the answer to, personally.
Yeah. Yeah. When do you get on the train to get out here? Just so that Ryan knows.
I get on the 25th, and I arrive the 27th.
So you leave in 2 days, and then you'll be here 2 days after that.
Yes.
All right, dude. Are you all right? You seem tired. You good?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap. I am tired.
Okay.
Besides that, I'm good.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later, man.
Yeah, talk to you soon.
See ya. Ooh, dude, you could be like this guy. All right. What else? All right. That was that. All right. Now another.
Would you Google to find that?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I looked up bald, ugly men. That's what came up. All right. What other shit can we talk about? You want to talk about Haarp?
Haarp? What is that?
Haarp? You know what Haarp is?
Hark?
Haarp? Look at this.
Hold on. Sorry, I gotta get out of this one. Fuck, I'm stuck. Which way do I go? What's happening? Oh, I see. Okay. No. Is this another conspiracy theory?
This is the high frequency active aurora research program. Okay. Haarp redirects. Okay, so Haarp was initiated as an ionospheric research program jointly funded by the U.S. Air Force, Navy, the University Alaska Fairbanks, and DARPA. Okay, basically, Haarp controls the fucking weather. Right.
Right.
Here's what they do. They generate low frequency radio waves modulated by heat of the auroral electrojet, useful because generating FLV waves ordinarily, or giant antennas, basically giant antennas all over the world, which essentially put chemicals into the air.
Wait, what Haarp had Google reviews? Go back to that.
Yeah. Haarp is a pretty well-known conspiracy. It actually closes. It's closed today, but it'll open back up on Tuesday at 8 a.m. 8:30 a.m.
Does that mean we're not allowed to talk about it today?
Yeah, it'll open. Here's some conspiracies about Haarp from what is this? NBC News. NBC is where MSNBC was 4 years ago. Okay. Dude, have you ever seen that clip? That Alex Jones clip?
No.
Okay, I will show you. Hold on. Alex Jones.
Wait, should I pull it up since I can do volume?
Oh, yeah. Look up Alex Jones is pissed on YouTube.
This is going to be tough to find.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just...
Fox is where MSNBC was 2 or 3 years ago. Now MSNBC is foam at the mouth deception and is so filled with hate of you and your family, they can't even control it. I will be, you know what? I will go to hell before I sit here and I watch this country and the world turned over to these savages. I'm done. I'm pissed. I'm not putting up with it anymore. Let me tell you something, you filthy traitors in the government, you pieces of crap. You're the most degenerate, twisted, mentally ill people I've ever seen, wanting to gang rape this republic. You people are enemies, and we're going to get your asses, and we know what you're up to, and we're coming for you. I just hope you understand that. Now, that's what I was saying. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a new app that has a lot of great features, and you go to Infowars.com.
Dude, there's another one too that I like called by this guy called Ping Trip, and he does a video called Alex Jones. No, actually, there's two of them. The one is Joe Rogan turns into a gorilla. Is a really good one. Joe Rogan turns into a gorilla. It's really fucking good. This edit's sick. And then there's also other ones where it's like Jordan Peterson versus Jordan Peterson, which is kind of funny.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think I sent that one to you. This one.
Zoos are lame in general, though, man. When's the last time I went to the zoo? I went to San Diego Zoo. That line was pissing on everybody. Dude. Chimps were everywhere, and they had full freedom, the way people do. Like that about fucking serious problem. It would be chaos. You wouldn't be able to leave your house. If there was as many chimps as there were people, you would never be able to get to your car. They would mug you every chance they got. They would rip your fucking feet off and fuck your ass. If you don't think chimps will steal babies and eat them, you haven't been paying attention to the literature. Crazy 800-pound silverback is blowing through the tree. Samoan babies that can run fast. That's what's going to survive. Fucking diesel. Square-headed, destroyed machine, fast twitch, muscle fiber, and finally in his life he's become special after years of neglect. I got molested. Did you? Yes. The fuck out. Yep. That's pretty. It was incredible. Whoa. I know. I know. No, he never sucked my dick. Just how did he get to it? He just had. Well, it was hard.
That's another good one. I like that one a lot, dude. I love these. I love that these are a thing, like these new like types of like edits, where they just like take all these like podcasts and edit them into like ways that don't. Like there's one called like Jacksepticeye ignores crying girl, which is really funny. That one's hysterical. Like, cause like he's like sitting there and she's like crying, like I'm like I'm so happy that I finally got to meet you and like you've carried me through so many. And he's just like, it's edited where he's just like looking the other way and like he's just like he's ignoring her. It's really good. I love those ones where they edit in the footsteps and nobody's clapping and it's like really quiet. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dude, I'm excited to see you, man. I fucking got some cool shit I want to show you. Check this out. I went to see a punk band last night at Ryan's place, and they're called Happy in Hemet, like Hemet, California.
Okay.
And they gave out stickers of their nipples. One of the guys like was apparently had a female friend eat out his ass at a show one time.
Okay.
They're a really heinous band. And they gave me their CD. I could probably play some of their music, but they said they wouldn't mind if I like edited something for their music. But they're like starting to kind of just now get popular. Let's see some of these tracks.
What's the band?
Yeah, it's called Happy in Hemet, because the joke is that nobody in Hemet is happy.
Okay.
But they're like a really cool punk band. Holy shit, dude. These were made in 1994. So it's a date modified. December 31st, 1994. Look at this shit. Hold on. Look at that.
Wait, what is it? How'd you get this? What is this?
This is these are their
oh, it's a CD.
This is their CD.
Okay.
It says right here, date created on Saturday, December 31st, 1994. Wow, this is old. All right, hold on. I'm going to plug in my speakers.
So wait, is that fake or is that actually old?
And if you talk, there's going to be a crazy amount of feedback when I plug these guys in. So we got to be careful. But like, how do I play these? They speak for me?
Talking, testing, speaking, talking.
Okay. Play. Yeah, I guess just play. These are CAD files. Very cool. All right, dude.
I love it. I think it's definitely a unique sound.
Yeah. I'm going to play track 7.
This reminds me of John Cage's 411.
Yeah, dude, this reminds me of Ninja's stream with Drake. Open it in I'll try opening it in iTunes, I guess. Is it going? Okay. It looks like there's some promise here.
What can or what be thought?
What more to share? More happy. It's a but I only dance to fuck. Wish I was a father, not this. I only dance to fuck.
What do you think of this?
I can't. I wouldn't say I can get the full the full vibe of it. It's like it's pretty. The quality is pretty diminished over the stream, but definitely sounds interesting.
Yeah, they're supposed to come out with some new shit soon. Apparently, they played a lot of their new shit last night. It sounded really awesome.
Nice.
So I'm eager to hear that. Do you hear my speakers and my microphone?
Do I hear them?
Yeah. A little bit.
Like, do I hear myself?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right, then I'm just gonna keep the speakers on.
Okay.
Because that way you can kind of hear shit that I'm playing. Yeah, man. Let's look at some of the. What do we got in the comments?
So we've had quite an active chat session here.
We haven't addressed it yet at all.
It's mostly been these guys talking about Naomi, and then Naomi left, and now they don't seem to know where she went. So that's what's going on.
Okay. What is this last guy? This guy's the entertainment talking sports.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see what this guy's channel is. The enter.
Oh, Naomi's still here.
Entertainment talking sports.
I'm glad you're still here, Naomi.
Hey, dude, this guy's got like 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, man.
Nice.
Yeah, check this out. Put on one of these videos. Tell me what you think about one of these videos. Dwayne Hoskins throws a pro. I don't know any sports. I literally know no sports at all. Let's see. Oh, this one's called New York Giants versus Philadelphia Eagles live stream. Dude, I love. Oh, okay.
And you will have 4 teams within a game of each other. That's my prediction if they could ever beat the Bears. But I'll worry about the Bears after today. Let's beat the Eagles.
Oh,
31-21 G-men, 35-28.
Dude, this guy likes the Giants. I'm an Eagles supporter. I like the Eagles. That's my home team, man. My home team. You and I were gonna fight in a parking lot.
You have a couple of your hairs standing up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Eagle.
Quah! Quah! Yeah. We should. That guy knows how to do a proper live stream discussion. He's sitting there talking about sports. He knows a topic really well. We should get into a topic that we know a lot about.
All right, ready? Let's do it. Have you ever watched Hong Kong Phooey?
No.
All right, we can't do that one.
Have you ever watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
No.
Okay.
Shit, I think we ran out.
I think we ran out of things to talk about.
Okay, well, here I have one.
Okay.
America is using iodized salt instead of sea salt for all their foods because it's cheaper.
Okay.
But I think that apparently it's not good for you. So.
So is that like it's kind of like it's like the Diet Coke of salts?
Yes. All right, we're gonna react to.
Wait, I got a better idea. Yeah.
And Naomi, I did. I watched some of his videos. He seems very cool. Seems like a very good channel.
Oh, entertainment sportsman?
No, PAX. Not that I haven't watched a bunch of entertainment videos, but
dude, he's got a fucking following, dude. He's a pretty articulate sports personality. I used to do sports commentary in high school, but nobody cared about that because it wasn't like real people's sports. Well, but here I got a game we can play. It's time for Would You Rather.
Okay, sweet.
All
I'll go first. Would you rather eat iodized salt or sea salt?
Fuck you. I would rather eat sea salt on like potato chips, I think. What's my light? I'm just gonna get my light really bright on my face. Is my light bright enough? You think? Okay. All right. So, would you rather soil yourself and not be able to clean yourself, or change clothes for a week, or wear the same clothes for a year?
Wear the same clothes for a year.
You'd rather do that? Feel like I've already done that before. Like in middle school, there's definitely a time where I wore the same sweatshirt and pair of pants every day, for like a year straight.
If you soil yourself and then you have to wear it for a week, you're gonna have skin diseases by the end.
You're gonna get like septic shock. Yeah, it might die of septic shock.
What is that?
Like poop gets into your blood and kills you.
Because you get a rash from it first, and then it would become an open wound, and then the poop will go in, right?
And the poo-poo, and then they eat the poo-poo.
Would you rather eat the poo-poo or die of septic shock?
I think I'd rather just die. Like if my options are eat shit or die of septic shock, like I'm dying of septic shock, dude.
Okay, but in order to die of septic shock, you have open wounds in your mouth, and you have to also eat poop.
All right, well now you pigeonholed me, right? You put me into a corner.
Made your choice. You can't change it now.
Okay. All right, I would just die. I don't think I could like make it come back from somebody force feeding me shit. I don't think I could come back from that one.
You could write a book and call it Eating Shit, but you like do a star instead of the I and shit, and then you could compare it to like business lessons. Be like, you want to get out there and make $1 million business? Like I'm going to get once this book sells. You got to eat shit first.
Go into the toilet and eat your shit. You got to eat your shit out of the toilet. All right. Would you rather be whoa, this is a weird. I can't read. Be a regular on a daily soap opera, or make a one-line cameo in 3 large Hollywood blockbusters each year?
Oh, I would totally go with the second one.
Yeah, the cameo is way better. Like the only people who watch, I think the only person who watches soap operas anymore is my Hispanic grandmother. I don't think if people actually watch soap operas. Yeah, the only person. But yeah, dude, that would be crazy because you would get memed all the time. Like if it was the Avengers and Thanos is like, reality is often disappointing, and then you come in and be like, ha ha ha, dab, and like you
wait. Naomi said she'd pick the first one. She'd be in the soap opera.
Dude, she just likes to play devil's advocate. She always plays.
Soap operas are more glamorous.
Oh, nuh-uh.
Well, okay. It's to be fair, it probably takes more like. I was gonna say it takes more skill, but I don't know. I don't feel like the acting in soap operas is usually fantastic. So
yeah, they're really supposed to. I mean, they're supposed to be overly dramatic, right?
Oh, she's right. You would have a niche following. You could probably like make a career out of being in a soap opera, whereas you couldn't from being in a Marvel movie if you had one line.
Yeah. Would you rather start your own business, which is doomed to fail, or work for other people at low salaries? Isn't this just like the question that every college graduate has right now?
Make your choice, Michael.
I'm gonna start my own, dude. Because the thing is if my business is doomed to fail, they never specify when it will fail, right? They never specify how. So I could be going strong for 25 years, right? And then one day there's this crazy scandal where this accountant like moves some money into some offshore account and we get shut down by the FBI. But I'd still have a ton of money.
Every single business or almost every business ever fails at some point, right?
Yeah. Dude, FedEx, you know FedEx?
Yeah.
Apparently when that thesis project was pitched in college, it got a C.
Right.
Like, yeah. People don't know what make businesses go tick, tick, tick or tick, tick, boom.
I was watching the Elon's presentation of the Model Y, I think. Did you see that?
The Model Y? Is that a new Tesla?
Yeah. It was his new thing, and he was talking his new car, and he was talking about all the headlines. He basically gave like a history lesson on Tesla, and it was like comparisons of all the news articles saying that like electric cars were stupid and that Elon was stupid back when he first started Tesla, and the people saying like electric cars are never going to work, and like people.
Journalists need to shut the fuck up. Journalists don't know anything about what they're talking about 90% of the time. Elon Musk truly groks the electric automotive like industry, right? And he truly understands like he made PayPal. He started out making PayPal. You think that guy's not going to know what's good? Like, that was his start. That wasn't like, 30 years down the line, I made PayPal. I was like, I started with making PayPal. You know, like everything that guy touches isn't always profitable as a business model, but it definitely becomes relevant. It definitely, I think, do you remember the learn to code meme? Where there was a ton of people like in 2014, 15, or like maybe even more recently, 2017, like people losing their blue collar jobs, and journalists were just like, "Well, learn to code," you know, like just learn to code, you know, to become more like a more contributing person to the workforce. And then this year, a bunch of journalists got fired because they serve no actual legitimate utility. So it kind of came back on them and it backfired, and people were like, "Oh, you got fired? Just learn to code," you know? It's like they don't have no, like I don't like journalism because they have this lens where it's like they're allowed to critique life, but they are completely absolved of any sort of critique on themselves. And they think they know what's relevant, but all they do is whine and complain about shit that they don't help the situation. Like, real journalism is dead. Like, the Walter Cronkites of the world are fucking gone, dude. Now it's all about clickbait. It's all about top 10 ways to get a bikini tan. And
wait, where's that? I need to click on that.
To get a bikini somewhere. All right. Let's move on to the next would you rather question. I'm going to stop ranting. Would you rather never...
Wait. Before you do that one, I have one first.
Okay.
Would you rather work at McDonald's for your whole life or be a successful journalist?
I would rather...
Mikey B on the radio.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi, my name's Michael Bachurski, coming from Southern California.
Hey, it's Rodney Farva. It's Farva.
Hey, it's Mike Bachurski here from Southern California. What you want to know about the best food spots to eat at? I'm here with the details, brought to you by Downtown LA Automotive.
Okay, perfect, Farva. All right. Now, to answer your question, Michael.
Now, Michael, I've been hearing you want to eat at Nobu, but you don't have a reservation. What do? You just show up on a Monday when they're closed.
I think this is the worst social interaction I've ever had in my life.
My name's Michael Bachurski. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. You heard it here first. The Big Bachursk. From you to my followers. Let's get it.
Dude. You smell like a lot of alcohol.
Mike, I don't know what you're talking about. Please.
Oh my god, she cracks me up. Dude, so fucking I would rather work at McDonald's.
Can I give you a can I give you
then I could just eat all the Big Macs and die of a heart attack.
or would you rather eat the poo poo?
Yeah. What were you saying, Michael?
I wanted to give you a full circle thought process that I had today.
Okay.
So I had to watch back like the worst stream today of like my friend like leaving me in the city. It's really hard to explain, but basically it was like the worst thing. It was an experience that like you have in your life where it's like, wow, like this is just unfathomable and I don't know how to process this. And like the emotional roller coaster of it is like very intense.
Wait, what happened?
And I had to relive that experience very viscerally once again, like second for second, watching it on a stream, like from the camera that was on my shoulder today. Right. And I was thinking like, wow, this is horrible. I hate this. And then I was thinking when I set out to do this project, I didn't want to have, I didn't want to like archive anything. I just wanted, the idea was just to live stream it and then it disappears. Right. It's like the ephemeral live stream, like the nature of live streaming itself. Yeah. And then somehow that just changed gradually, and it's better for like building subscriber bases and stuff. But like also there's so many moments where I'm just like incriminating myself like morally and like by the law and just like things.
What do you mean incriminating yourself? Like what have you done that's illegal?
I've like climbed cell phone towers, which is like I think that might be like a felony or something. Gone construction zones, like bought alcohol for underage people. Lots of drugs have been in the stream. Just tons of illegal things like for the law. But then like beyond that, tons of things that when people watch, they would be like, wow, like that's a bad guy. Or like that's like, I can't, but like things that you could take and make a news article out of. Like this person did this if they had enough of like a reputation, you know what I mean? And so many moments of those. And I was thinking like, I should do this project. I should delete all the old things and I should only do the live streams. And then once it's over, it should be gone. And I was thinking too, like my friends doing things like now, like I'm responsible for my friends exist. They're doing things and like these things are existing on the internet. And then what I came around to was that when I started this project, I was very much in the mindset of like, I don't care. Like the world can burn. Like I just want to do something crazy and like live stream my life for a year. And I don't care what happens after it. I don't care like about the consequences on my life. I'm just going to do it. And that's that. And so I came full circle and I came back to that conclusion that it doesn't really matter. And whatever happens afterwards, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. I think it's difficult, especially for me, like when I've had to edit something from like I have a bunch of footage from spring break that I haven't started editing. And, you know, like there's people drinking a lot in it. You know, sometimes they're saying like pretty heinous stuff. You know, the thing that I get to do though is I get to pick and choose what I show. You know, like with you don't, and it sucks that you have to go back and relive that stuff. But I mean, like you knew it was gonna be hard. Like you know, it wasn't like a thing where you were like, oh, I'm just gonna like, you know, it's you're like, I have nothing to do with my life right now. I'm really, you're like, I just kind of want to see the world burn. And I was in a similar, I think that's why you and I got close in making shit when we did make shit, is because we kind of came from this thing of like, I fucking hate everything. And I hate myself, and I just want to make something that people are going to go, what the fuck? You know? Yeah. And so like, I think that with that situation, it's like, if something is on the stream that you don't want to, like nobody's telling you that you have to keep you made the decision to archive. Nobody's telling you that you have to keep, those archives up. You know what I mean? Like if there's drugs on the stream, or if there's something that is illegal that you did, one, there's a statute of limitations, which you should try to understand the legitimate consequences of what you did, right? Like actually. And then, your face isn't in the stream. It's really hard to prove that it's you, maybe, unless you start the stream with your face. Like there's ways around it, and there's ways to fight that. I wouldn't even give a shit about that. I think the drugs are an issue. I think the drugs is like, if you see drugs in a room, you should separate yourself from it. I've been in positions where there's been like drugs around me, and I've had my camera, and I've filmed them, or I've because I'm curious, and I'm asking people like, what is this? What are you taking right now? And they're like, I'm taking this, as like an like similar to what Vice does, right? Vice will go and be like, oh, here's a transsexual hooker smoking crack or something like that. And like, so like that's, I think what you're doing right now is more journalism than journalists are doing journalism. You know what I mean? And I think that, people, I think that if you're worried about how that's going to come back to haunt you, it's like people are always going to come after you no matter what. Like that's one thing my father always told me. My father, before, he lost everything, he was a very successful businessman. And he was like, the first thing that you'll start to realize if you ever get to some level of success, Michael, is that people are going to come after you because they want what you got. So it's like a thing of like, okay, did you do anything really that bad? No, you were a kid who climbed a cell tower when you were drunk. Okay. You didn't punch anybody in the face. You didn't like, you didn't kill anybody. You didn't steal anything. Like, it happens, and it's okay. So it's a quote unquote felony.
All right, how about this? I lobbed a cat across a room.
I showed you that video, didn't I? Did I show you that video?
No.
I have a video of somebody lobbing a cat across the room. Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. This will make you feel better. Because apparently throwing cats is a pretty common thing. Also, cats, they land on their legs every time. And they don't have joints. Yeah. Their joints are actually just like cartilage and tendons. That's why they can land from incredibly high things. Yeah. They can also compress their rib cage to fit in small places. Let me find this folder. Yeah, spring break. All right, I have to be very careful because there's some pretty dumb stuff on here too. But yeah, man, like don't show what you don't want to show. If something's giving you an issue, take it down. Like I had like when I did the ARW video, I definitely like was like, or like when I put up that most recent one where like we went to Venice Beach, like I definitely for sure felt shit like nervous about that one. Okay, here we go. Ready, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, so this video is really bad. This is a really bad video. I wish I could. I'm not gonna tell you who this guy is, but I was at Ryan's place, and Ryan has a cat named Eric, and everybody treats the cat pretty well, and stuff. But this individual was just pretty drunk. And they decided to toss the cat to me because I wanted to interact with the cat.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a malicious, like, I'm going to hurl this cat. Like, throw the cat. It was more of like, hey, catch the cat. And like, I guess he just wasn't thinking. And here, I'll screen share right now and show you what happened. It's pretty good. I mean, it's awful, but it happened. and I'm going to show you this so that you feel better about, you know, what you're going through. If you don't like something, you just take it down. Ready? All right, here we go.
Yeah, you gonna throw the cat? Okay. Yeah, I'm very afraid. Oh my god! What do you think was gonna happen? You were throwing an animal.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that cat definitely hit all the bottles.
Yeah.
What a clumsy animal. Just kidding.
That's what I mean. It's like people like, I don't know, dude, you're a young guy. I don't think that like people are gonna like, unless you did something really, really bad, which if you did something really, really bad and on live stream and people saw it, like you'd probably already be in trouble for it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like unless you did something really, really, really bad, like I don't think people are gonna come back to this time in your life and be like, this man belongs in prison, you know?
But the thing about like the cat, the thing about like everything, especially the parts that like I think are questionable, is that like that like I want that extreme, like I want it to be really like I want this to be the most extreme thing that's like ever been done in media, you know? Like I want there to be like, as far as like honesty, like I don't want to privatize anything. I don't want to cut anything at all, like regardless. And the only things right now that are privatized are like dick slips and stuff that would get me kicked off of YouTube. But like other than that, like everything is up. And like it's even thinking about like taking down, if I took down like one stream where I was like where I like threw a cat, right? And I was like, I took down that stream, and then someone was like, yeah, so you really showed everything in your year. Then I couldn't say like, yeah, I showed everything in my year. I could say like, yeah, I showed everything in my year except this stream where I threw a cat. I took that one down, but the rest of the year is up there. Yeah, I showed it all. It's like I want it to be like graphically intense. I want it to be like something that is like shockingly real. You know what I mean? And so that's like it would almost contrast with the idea of the project to like privatize something like that.
Yeah, so I mean, well, basically, like you're kind of like doing what Ice Poseidon does, right? It's like Ice Poseidon like did a whole bunch of heinous shit on Twitch, and got like the thing that got him kicked off Twitch was that he got swatted on an airplane.
Yeah,
you know, and like I watched Ice Poseidon stream the other I think a month ago, and he had this like drunk random Russian woman in his house, and like she was trying to show her vagina to him and all this stuff, and it's like, you know, like the people who are you like, if it's a thing where it's like, okay, like for me, like I have to be careful because I would like to get an internship this summer, you know, but after that, like I don't give a fuck, you know, like like you didn't throw a cat because you wanted to hurt an animal. You threw a cat because you were drunk, right? And there's a reason that like people laugh at things like getting thrown or people getting slapped or people getting hurt. It's like slapstick. Slapstick is a funny thing. So in your mind at the time, you know, you're probably thinking like, I'm drunk, I'm going to throw this cat, it'll be hysterical. like honestly, right?
Yeah,
and
no, I'm sure.
Like if people want to like be like, oh, you're a monster who abuses animals for that, it's like you're not going out into your backyard with your camera and kicking animals. Right? Like,
well, I privatized all the streams where I did that.
Yeah, you were drunk and you threw a cat. Like that doesn't make like that's okay. Like and honestly, you should feel guilty about it a bit. Like you should definitely be like, you know, critical of yourself and try to become a better person, but like don't beat yourself. Like that's my problem, right? Is like I beat myself up for shit all the time, and it's like you know, like that's fine, but it's just gonna chew at you alive if you keep doing it. Sometimes you gotta just be like, I was drunk and I made a mistake.
So can I ask you on the Amanda Rome West thing, the video we did? Naomi, by the way, thank you, and that's fantastic advice. I would have to privatize way less streams if I did that. Did you feel like, so you said that you were unsure about some of the scenes that we put in there and stuff.
Well, yeah, because I was talking about like, I hope this video gets me kicked out of USC, and I almost got kicked out of USC. We're drinking in public, which is a crime.
Yeah,
you know, and what we're doing is incredibly mean-spirited.
Yeah, and then can I ask you, like, with it being posted and everything following it, like, what do you think about it now? And like, are you happy it's
Wait. Which one are we talking about? The one where I'm talking about the one where we shot the music video.
Yeah.
What I think about it now is like, for me, it's like I kind of started a new chapter in my life about, you know, trying to become a better person. And, you know, like after last Friday and how much I drank and just how much I, you know, drank over spring break, I've really kind of just decided, like, you know, like, let me focus on the things that are legitimately important to me and kind of get out of this, like, you know, party phase of my life, and get on to bigger and better stuff, you know? So, and I've kind of been on that train for a while. It's just that sometimes I kind of like fall back into, you know, that kind of behavior, or I have in the past. But I think now, like, how I feel about it is like I feel now how I feel about it is like, it would be unfortunate if it got in the way of me achieving something, but I think it was a lot of fun at the time. I had a great day that day. I think now it's like, yeah, you know, like my most viewed video on my channel is getting rye with Hailey. You know, so it's like about bongs and smoking weed and playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
So it's like, I kind of, you know, people grow up, like people grow out of that shit. And I think real human beings understand that. But I also think that there's just drones of people who, like, you know, are afraid of anything outside of their comfort zone. And they would criticize me as somebody who's like, oh, like you know, like you've gotten drunk and you know, and you've posted a video of you know, putting yogurt on this poor girl and running around and throwing eggs. It's like, yeah, I did. Am I proud of it? No, like, not all.
But to be fair, that was not exactly the case. It's not like, it was not putting yogurt on a poor girl. It was like, she was like, pour this yogurt on me for my music video scene.
Yeah, and also too, like we gave her a bitchin' music video.
We fucking rocked. Yeah, we hooked her up so fat.
Yeah. I mean, that video got what, like 20,000 something views, 30,000 something views.
Did it? Let me check that out.
I don't know. I think that's what I don't. I mean, I like Amanda in her human moments, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's always like the person that I can trust when she tells me that kind of stuff, but she did tell me that.
Oh, she got 4K.
Okay, well, even still, like,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, like
more than videos.
And we also didn't make the video that she made, like, the first time she made a video that was like her getting eaten out in the back of a car.
No,
you know, like,
yeah, I don't think, because personally, I didn't think that we did anything wrong in that video. But I did feel like it was edgy in its nature.
Yeah.
But I felt like the way we behaved, although it was like hilarious and disruptive to like public, was like very appropriate and not like malicious in any way.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing that makes me feel like good about it. Like, I think the issue is that there's a character issue with me. Is like, for me, you know, at the time I didn't know that I had borderline personality disorder. You know, and there's an issue with me and my personality and character that I'm working through. So I think that part of it was just really difficult because I was never like that, and I became like that in college. You know, like in high school, I never really like went out and drank a lot, really like I never really partied a lot in high school until probably like senior year. You know, but like, yeah, like I don't really regret a lot of the shit that we've put out, but I am critical of it, but I don't think you've done anything. You constantly Naomi said, Michael, in my opinion, you did nothing that bad. You should constantly wrap your cock in a sock. That way if it slips out, it doesn't matter. Ha ha ha. That's he said that's human nature, Bachurski. Yeah. So Naomi's on the same page. It's like, you know, we're young. We got to remember that we were young people. Like our brains didn't even develop like to the idea of us. Like, they're not even going to finish developing to the idea of us understanding the long-term consequences of our actions till we're like 23. Our frontal lobe doesn't stop developing till we're like 30. Like, we're not like these, like, I mean, you should see think of all the people who put shit on Do It for State. That's like somebody ripping, you know, weed out of a vagina and like getting his ass eaten out at the same time, like crazy heinous shit that gets put on the internet all the time.
But
I don't
about those things though, like objectively, like there's nothing really wrong with those things, right? Like if you run through a door and you chug a 2 4 Locos, like okay, like yeah, that's, you don't want to put that on a resume, but there's nothing besides the bodily harm to yourself that you're doing there that's like bad, right? I think that the only thing that I'm really concerned about, and like not, I don't even know if concern is the right word. The only thing that really makes me think is the things that are objectively like bad.
like what?
A lot of those things.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what is, because you described several different types of situations. One was like this experience where I guess you got, I didn't see it, but like you got abandoned by your friend in a city.
That was like not, that was like, what sparked this thought process, because that just was like a bad experience for me to edit and like go through. That was like, holy shit, like this is that was just painful physically to like endure second time through. But like I'm talking about things that if anyone were to watch this clip, they would think, oh, that's like a bad thing, like that person shouldn't have done that, and like things that you could make an article out of, basically, like that type of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not doing a good job explaining that.
Like yeah, but like you're coming from this place of like you're coming from this place of like if people get to see the event and actually like witness it on the stream, you know, people can like, nobody reads fucking articles anymore. You know, like that's why they do these big hit pieces. It's because nobody's reading their shit unless it's controversial, right? And it's like, yeah, you could make anything out of a bad situation, like, or you could change the lens at looking at a situation any way you want to in writing. Like, you know, like if I'm riding my bike down the street and I cut somebody off, you know, because I want to get to class quickly and I'm rushing to get to class, you know, and somebody takes a video of it and I'm some famous person, they go, look at this fucking asshole like riding his bike like a dick through public, like should it, you know what I mean? Like in my mind, like I gotta get to class at 1 p.m. I'm really sorry, like you know what I mean? Like in this moment, I'm riding super fast, like caution will get me killed. I just need to go through all these gaps and get to class, right? And it's like the person who's walking who might have like had to freeze up and change direction because I'm like, you know what I mean? Like throwing a cat because you're drunk and throwing a cat because you're this malicious fucking kid in your backyard who likes burning frogs and like, you know, dissecting fucking chipmunks is completely different.
One thing I would say is if you burn a frog a little bit, all that happens is it turns into a lizard. Okay, sorry.
No. That's good. It all came full circle. I love it. But yeah, no, dude, I mean, like, I've definitely there's definitely been times in my life where I haven't like acted the best or been at my best, and you know, it hasn't been on live stream, but I still feel the consequences of it. Absolutely. You know, for a long period of time, I kind of just like wanted to live without consequence, like that idea that we were talking about, where it's like, I don't know what's really wrong with me, but I just kind of want everything around me to be like in a state of chaos, because that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And like I've definitely now, you know, after going through therapy and all this stuff, it's like I'm you know, I'm living with consequence, man. Like that's just what it is. And it's like we start to understand that as we get older. And I don't think that like you know, like we always have this perception because we, you know, we grew up in the suburbs, right? And you know, like everything was really supposed to be like, you know, like be super respectful and polite and like don't do heinous stuff, you know, like be a good kid, go to school, you know what I mean? You know, and then we go to USC and it's like everybody's like kind of on that wavelength of like, you know, like they're morally superior for about something, you know, and it's like the majority of people like aren't like that. Like the majority of people have made mistakes in their life. Like my psychiatrist, like I said this the other day, my psychiatrist, you know, who is pursuing his doctorate right now and is a semester away, I think, from getting it, was a meth addict who was addicted to meth. for like 14 years ago. He was addicted to meth, and he got sober. He started getting started pursuing his degree, got got his master's, did a bunch of psychiatric correctional work in Michigan and maximum security prisons. Like, life goes on, people change, and it's like it's just unfortunate because in media now it's like there's no right for people to forget. Like, you know, people want to bring up shit that happened that you said on Twitter like when you were fucking 16, you know, because they just want to attack people and they want to generate that traffic and that noise. But like people like Joe Rogan, like, I mean, Joe Rogan talks about doing DMT and psychedelic drugs, and he admits to it all the time, you know, and it's like, you know, like people change, people grow, you know. If you didn't change and you didn't grow and you didn't like try to, you know, understand your actions and critique them, you wouldn't be getting better. Like, you wouldn't be a better person. You would just be the same person all the time. And that sucks. I mean, like, I would rather make mistakes and learn from my mistakes and never had, you know, made any mistakes at all and just been on autopilot my life, you know? But yeah, I think, yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't think you're doing anything that bad.
How do you feel about the fact that when I come out there, like when you're part of the live stream, there is no like erasing anything? Like, how do you feel about that? Does that concern you?
I'm more nervous for like me in that time. I'm going to maintain like a pretty high level of sobriety.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be drinking so much. You and I are really going to be kind of grinding and making this like another ridiculous series of videos about trying to become like, trying to become like a media influencer, right? Based on this dumb book that we found. So like that's where my head's gonna be. And I'm also in class. You know, I gotta see my doctor, and I have to start delivering for Postmates because I need to make money. So I'm gonna be really busy. And I'm gonna be really focused on school and really focused on what we're doing. Obviously, like we'll have maybe a few beers one night or something like that, and have like a kind of funny podcast thing like we did last time. Maybe not too heinous like it was last time, but yeah, I'm more worried about the other people. Like, I'm more worried about us like running into like a situation like Farva, where we just get like some blacked out kid who runs into us and is like saying.
I'm concerned about that as well, because the level of blackouts that happens in the fraternity house is unreal. People will go full blackout mode and then just say something just beyond heinous. And then it's, you know, it's gone.
And then they throw a bike off a roof. Like, they'll do something crazy.
Like, insane.
They're literally not in control of their actions. They don't even remember doing it. It's insane.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to try and avoid like capturing any of that, I guess.
Well, we'll just have to like avoid the house in general. Like, we should go out and do shit.
Like, we should go to the social media hub, social media mentoring 5-day growth progress hub in downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah, and we should also go to the campus and promote ourselves.
we should make business cards that just have like our Instagrams, and our Instagrams are nothing special.
Yeah, dude. What would our business card look like? Like, it would be like Helvetica. What is that? Oh, dude. No. Fuck off, dude. I gotta get me a pack of those. What did that say on the back? Live streaming what?
My entire life in 2019. It's because I would always run into people, and then I'd be like, yeah, let me give you the link. And then I have to like put it in their phone. And it's like, they're probably just going to forget this immediately afterwards. Yeah. They're not going to remember what my name is. And so I just wanted to have something to hand people. But
that's really cool.
Thanks.
That's a good idea. I should make a card.
I can just give you mine and you can give them to people. Just be like, just say that you know me, and then it'll make sense. And people, you know, they can send me a YouTube direct message, and then I can get in contact with you.
We got to start getting subscribers from your channel to also start subscribing to my channel.
Guys, if you're watching right now, what's up, Jordan? Go. wait, here. Let me post your link in here.
Yeah.
So my friend Parker is in the chat right now, and he goes, his icon is a penguin, and he says, IDK, why the fuck my picture is of penguins, lol. And then he comes back and says, he changes profile picture, right? And then he comes back and says, there we go, no more Pingu. But like it takes a while for the icon to change. So
he's still Pingu? Yeah. Yeah. Dude, is Parker the kid from yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy's, I like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you up to, man?
I wanted to play the intro just to see what would happen. Y'all are hot AF. Dude, we're pretty sexy, man.
It's only like 74 in here. I don't know what that is in Celsius though.
Dude, fucking you, me, and Ryan. Like, I'm excited for you and Ryan to actually like meet each other because you guys are totally different. But he's on that same wavelength that we're on, which is pretty cool. So it'll be cool for you to meet him. We're all three good-looking guys, you know, and we'll all become internet famous.
Two good-looking guys and one shaved head guy with a camera on his shoulder. We have to. We're gonna get famous somehow.
Dude, you're gonna look crazy. Like you're gonna come back to USC with a shaved head and a camera on you. You're gonna look insane.
What the fuck? Everyone already thinks I'm crazy from that school, dude. Everyone fucking hates me from USC. I'm pretty sure.
Kids at USC are so sheltered. Like if I say,
so true.
That's what I mean. Is like you're comparing your actions to a bunch of sheltered kids.
I only realized that after going back there, and like I would say something that's so reasonable, and then this like a girl that I used to be friends with would be like, "What?" I'm like, dude, what the? Listen, this is a normal conversation. Like,
yeah, I've been watching this anime recently called JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. You watch anime? Is that like a hentai? Is that like how many hentais do you watch a night? Oh my god, you're a pervert. You're a pervert. Somebody call CNN right now.
Yeah, they are really sheltered, man. It's crazy. I didn't realize that until I left and then came back.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Yeah,
really. I feel like puts where like my mental space has gone in perspective.
Yeah, you're not like crazy. Like the people here are crazy.
I'm not crazy, man.
The people here are crazy, dude. They live in a little bubble their entire life. They're extremely sheltered, and they don't like experience anything new. Like they smoke weed one time and listen to Tame Impala, and it changes their life. You know what I mean? Like people here are super sheltered, dude. Like, don't worry about it. It was awesome, dude. I wish you got to see this punk show last night because they really fucking killed it
too.
And like people were doing a mosh pit in the thing. This guy, their names are Frankie, Hush, and Java. The guy Hush he plays bass and he's a lead bass player.
Yeah,
and he also does vocals at the same time. And he just fucking goes in, dude. Like he really kills it. And then he was showing me all these crazy pictures from these house shows that he's done where he's like. Straight, like literally a picture of him getting his ass eaten out at like a house show by this girl that he like fights during shows. Like he fights a woman, like him and a butch lesbian woman in the middle of the show fight each other. And it's the most insane thing. I saw a video. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. That people at this house were like, "Yes, we deem this acceptable." Like we want to see.
USC students attend this, right?
Yeah, but these USC students are like the artsy kids that like are accustomed to this. You know what I mean? Like fucking like Jessica from Pi-Fi isn't going to this fucking shit. You know? It's like it's fucking like yeah. It's a fun, dude. I was there, and it's this thing called Scale, and it's a
pH level of oven cleaner.
Dude, I was going there, and like, it was done by this USC club called Scale, and it was about fucking like they're having everybody at the show signed a petition to send to the president of the university to disaffiliate their like partnership with Nike for the bookstore shit, right? Because they're not paying their workers in Indonesia right now. So it was like a good cause, and it was like, you know, a bunch of shaved heads and like leather jackets and, you know, and then like trippy looking people. It was fun, dude. It was awesome. I loved it.
That's what they call it for?
Yeah. And then DPS shut it down.
Nice.
DPS fucking DPS comes in like uninvited. They walk into the party and then they're like, yeah, we got a noise complaint. Like, you guys need to shut this down. And we're like, we don't even get a warning. They're like, no, it's a new city ordinance from the police chief of LA. And I was like, okay, so you guys get like police powers, right? But you're a private police force that doesn't have to follow like the Constitution. Like, what is this paramilitary group that our university hired to like handle its dirty work, man? What is this shit, dude? And then I started thinking about it. I was like, man, dude, I'm thinking about the Ivan Young Academy. I'm thinking about Media Arts and Practice, a program that I'm in. I'm thinking about the neuroscience building. And I'm like, these fucking motherfuckers, they're running Haarp. They're running fucking Haarp. They're coming to USC.
Whoa, stop, dude. Haarp is closed right now. It doesn't add up. Like,
hold on, you'll see it in a second. These people, look up Haarp USC. Look at this. Look at this, dude. Look at what they're making.
It's all there in front of us.
All there. It's all in the literature. You haven't been reading the literature, dude. Come on. I'm serious, dude. I mean, it is what they do, right? It's like they go to these high-level universities and they pick these kids and they're like, hey, could you control somebody's mind with a chemical? You think that's possible? And the kid's like, actually, yeah. And then he goes and makes this fucking chemical, and he's smart, but he's not like common sense smart. So they get him to make the actual fucking thing. And then they use it to fucking like as a weapon in Indonesia to stop people from getting paid so that Nike can fucking make a bunch of sweatshirts.
Yeah. Now there's one connection that I don't think you're seeing, and I would like to propose.
They're saying which Michael is hotter, Bachurski versus Gary. Eiffel Tower 2.0. Michael always, baby. Come on. We're both named Michael. That doesn't.
If you did, Michael, earlier on, Naomi rated both of us on a scale of 1 to 10. And do you guess our ratings? I'll tell you what they are immediately. But
you scored a point higher than I did. I know that.
No, I got a 5 and you got an 8.5.
What? Oh shit! Wait, did you ask for the ranking?
No, so it was some other dude in the chat was asking about it.
Oh my god! Wow. No, I've always found that if you ask to be ranked, people are always like, "Yeah, you're like a 6 or like a 7." But it's like you don't ask for it, they'll be super generous. Like I think you're like a 9. I think you're a solid 9.8236. You know, like crazy something.
That's if you ask, they're more generous, or
no? If you ask, they're less generous. It's like beggars can't be choosers, you know.
Well, so here we go. I've been looking for an image that will prove my point for a long time, and I think I might have just found one. Okay, good. It's not going to completely prove my point, but I think it's a start. So what I looked up to get this was frog, dried lizard, Haarp USC. And this evidence speaks for itself.
All right, I'm going to look up US. I got something. What else you got, Michael? What else you pulling up?
This one's pretty serious. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing here, but I think that this is clearly bad for multiple reasons.
What is it? Oh, what is this? Yeah.
This is very severe.
That's the freethoughtproject.com right there.
Oh shit! I had only your screen on being shared that whole time, so no one can see any of the things. Whoops. They weren't that interesting anyways, I promise.
I got some really good ones. For mine, I looked up all right. For mine, I looked up USC victim in MK Ultra Vietnam Tonkin golf. And I got this. I got this right here.
So true.
So true. LOL XD. Hail Satan.
Dude, I've seen that. That's what it looks like on when it's June 66th.
We got a graph here called Defense US of YF 1994 to YF 2017. You got the ACT and the estimate right there. Lead exposure in school daycares, number of times water supplies to schools and daycares tested for high level of lead. Wow, dude, PA has the most level of lead. I must have drank a lot of lead as a kid, dude.
That's why maybe
that's why I'm so fucked up.
No, this is why you're heavy and strong and dead. You have thick skin now.
Yeah. Why are you sweating gray? Because I am strong. All right, we need some more. We need some more shit in here. So let's do a different one. Haarp USC. Haarp USC 9/11.
And I'm doing all this too.
Okay. Boom. There we go.
Holy shit, dude.
Chemtrails, Haarp, and the full spectrum dominance of planet Earth. This is a book on Amazon? Dude, fucking, are you serious? Buy now.
Dude, get it. Let's read it and do like a review or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna ship it here. Wait. Oh no.
Nice one, Michael. Sorry, no, anyways.
They're gonna come kill me, dude. They're gonna come kill me.
They would find out. It's so easy to pinpoint stuff from
yeah,
man. It's so easy.
You can literally take one of my vlogs and image search and just find out where I live, how tall I am, how much I can lift.
How much lead was in your school?
How much lead was in my school's water? Probably a lot, dude. My fucking school was built in like 1976, and they had a petition in the district to like, hey, let's build a new school. Let's spend $500 million on build a new school. And they were just like, nah, not this year. We're just gonna get a bunch of trailers and put them out back and just work in the trailers. All right. So that book is on the way.
Did you just order it?
Yeah, I totally ordered that book.
How much did it cost?
Like $20.
$20?
Yeah.
Let me wait. Think about the cause that you just contributed money to.
Oh, dude. All right, you want to see what I looked up now?
Yeah.
Ready? This is big stuff. This is big stuff. We got Haarp USC 9/11 jet fuel Mount St. Helen.
That one I've been waiting to see what happens with that one because
yeah,
I've been curious about those connections.
This is the biggest. So it's the biggest conspiracy theory is the official story. The facts and the evidence contradict what we have been told. All we're asking for is a real 9/11 investigation.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean,
it's that simple. We've spent more investigating water and oral sex than we did on the attack of our. What is this fuck? Who graphic designs this? Who makes this shit, dude? Okay.
Dude, I love websites that look like that because they're the least credible things you've ever seen.
This is the least credible website I've ever been on. The media needs to be held accountable. Silence over 9/11 should warrant accessory charges.
Like, if you see a website that looks like that, there is not one piece of information on the website that you can trust.
I need you also, too, to understand that the resolution for this website is about 7 years off. Because to the right of the website, HTML and CSS are like, all right, you've only given us this like size of information, so we just have to kind of fill in the rest of the CSS over here. Like this website is still being updated. It says it's been 10 years since the attack. So it happened in 2001. Okay, so this is a little old. Wait, no, it says it has a date right here.
19.
When was this updated? Oh, all right. So 2012. Oh my God. All right. Look at this. Are you resolute enough in your beliefs to stand up against tyranny? Many think they have it, but only a few do. Okay, then they talk about Nazis and they circle the one guy who's not doing the Nazi salute. Why personal privacy is now public enemy number 1.
Read that.
All right. Dude, I don't want to read this. I don't want to read this on live stream.
Why is privacy public enemy number 1?
Blacklisted news. France says Israel sovereignty over Golan breaks international law. Pompeo? Is that what that is? Pompeo? God sent Trump to invade Iran? That's what
story I can get behind.
That's what this story says?
I've had my suspicions about that one for quite some time.
All right. I'm gonna get sent to jail. I can't look at this. All right. What else do we have? All right. I'm gonna look up UFC, UCLA.
Wait, Michael, did you happen to watch the Logan Paul Flat Earth documentary?
No. He did it for views. He did it for views, bro.
Dude, okay, listen to this. You have to hear me out. Have you seen the preview for it?
No.
Okay. So you hear
Should I play it? Should I play it right now?
Yeah, go for it. You can put it on. Let's do the preview.
Okay.
I'll do it because the audio is better off mine.
Okay. I'm gonna look up some more conspiracies.
Okay, good. Okay, you ready? Wait, hold on. I gotta do this. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Great townhouse. But you gotta see the neighborhood. We got a dive bar, a sushi bar.
Conspiracy theories. We've all heard them.
Global warming, it's a hoax.
Who killed John F.
But even crazier, people that actually believe them. I'm gonna say this as a friend. Do you think the Earth is flat?
The Earth is flat. Believe the Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. Satan's greatest lie. Destruction. The world that we're living in has been misdescribed.
What shape is the Earth?
Flat. Think that the Earth's flat because if it wasn't flat, then we would all be falling off of it.
Dude, pause this for a second. He's memeing everybody right now.
Hold on. Wait till the end.
Yo, dude. He understood that he just needs to be like he is memeing everybody right now. He is fucking with your head right now.
I have no fucking idea how your mind is so advanced that you knew that from the first 51 seconds of this trailer that gave me the opposite impression. That's very advanced of you, but we have to continue on.
Okay.
But now, the 18th Third Flat Earth International Conference, this many people start questioning the reality, the truth sets you free.
Evidence that presented that they did go to space is nonsense.
Do you acknowledge that other planets are around?
I don't acknowledge that other planets are planets.
People like to think that it's round is because like the shape of your eye is round.
We don't have toilet water flying out on people in Australia because
This guy's back?
When you're taught that
That flat Earth guy's back?
nothing exploded and created everything. We're crazy. I didn't know any of this stuff before I came here, and like,
You're still learning.
the truth to set you free.
They teach you some things.
It's tough because you've been told something your whole life and you're a certain way, right? Stop becoming a flat earther. I'm not saying I am. Man, Robbie, I just don't know what to believe anymore. The truth to set you free. 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 My name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming out of the flat earth closet. And we are being set free.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, so just tell me your thoughts after watching that. What do you? Just tell me your thoughts.
I think he's trying to. I think he's trying to make a reaction for sure. Like he's just being disingenuous in the end. Like in the beginning, you see what he really thinks of it, and he's memeing on everybody. But in the end, he's just being disingenuous because he knows people will watch his shit if he actually like falls in love with this girl.
Okay, good. Okay,
you know what I mean?
So
if he like falls in love with this girl and becomes like a flat earther because he like finds this hot chick who also believes in flat Earth, like that's exactly what's happening right now.
Wait, okay, so this is exactly what I thought when I watched the trailer too. I was like, this is so lame. Like, he's picking on flat earthers. Like, yeah, nice one, dude. And now it's like he's trying to make this cringy ass story about like, it's like it's all for attention. But dude, I watched the 50-minute documentary, and it's an art piece. It's fucking fantastic. It's like he's not that. The meme is so deep. It's memeing the entire creation of a documentary and like everything that goes into it. And it's so well done. It's like, really? I mean, it's not that well done, but it's pretty well done. And the idea is really like very layers deep.
I'm really happy for him then.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
I'm really happy for him then too, because he was obviously coming up after some flack. And I think now he's in the situation that PewDiePie was in, where he had or like that Louis C.K. was in, where when he did that comedy special and he came back, where he just had nothing to lose, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he kind of just is like, fuck it now. And I think he's just getting older and becoming like more like honest and shit like that, which is hype. Awesome. Yeah, I fucking love that, dude. I'm hyped on that. That's awesome.
You should seriously watch it. I promise you'd like it.
I'm down. I'm totally down to watch it. But I don't know if I have the time right now, just because I'm conducting some really intense investigative journalism right now, and I'd actually like to share some of it with you if that's okay.
Well,
so yeah. Okay. So for this one I looked up. Hold on.
Did babies create magma?
No, this one I looked up. Flight MH370 Putin KGB. And let's see what comes up. Okay.
Wait. Well, first tell me that. He was at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, there he is, admiring his work. Dude, and fucking John McCain was in on it. Yeah, dude, look at him. He's like, send my jet in and take their jet out.
Wait, can I show you something before, as an intermission to this investigation?
Oh, of course. I mean, look at this. Beautiful woman, love interest. I got to shoot down a plane for this one. Uh-oh. We got a little complicated right here. All right.
Shit. Is this how you spell vein? Oh, look. I have the same forehead vein as this famous rapper. Oh.
No way, dude. I also have a forehead vein.
Let me see yours. Can you get yourself worked up a little bit? Yeah, I saw it a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
Me and you, dude, we could cut off our whole blood supply. We could just spurt everywhere if we just.
Dude, if we ever wanted to kill ourselves, just cut off the blood vein to the brain.
Could you imagine just slicing that?
Dude, Jimmy. Apparently, there's people used to think that Jimi Hendrix would like make acid tea and then dip his headband in it and then cut his forehead with a razor before his show and put on the headband and just have acid go right into his bloodstream.
Why would he just take it on his tongue?
Because he's fucking Hendrix, dude.
I guess you're right.
he needed it in his blood immediately, you know. Did you ever hear Hunter S. Thompson's list of consumption?
No, who is Hunter S. Thompson?
Okay, so he wrote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which is an acid trip of a movie.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it, dude. He used to drink. Okay, here we go. I think this is on Joe Rogan's podcast too, but this is one of the craziest things I've ever heard. Okay, Hunter S. Thompson's daily routine is both predictable and outrageous, if not. All right, I'm just gonna get into it. 3 p.m. rise. 3:05 Shivitz Regal with a morning paper Dunhill cigarette. 3:45 cocaine. 3:50 another glass of Shivas Dunhill. 4:05 first cup of coffee and another Dunhill cigarette. 4:15 cocaine. 4:16 orange juice and another Dunhill cigarette. 4:30 cocaine. 4:54 cocaine. 5:05 cocaine. 5:11 coffee and Dunhill cigarette. 5:30 more ice in the Shivas, which is like a snifter of like Shivas alcohol. And then 5:45 cocaine. 6 p.m. glass to take the edge off, or grass to take the edge off. So now he's smoking weed at 7 p.m. 7:05 Woody Creek Tavern for lunch. Heineken, 2 margaritas, 2 cheeseburgers, 2 orders of fries, a plate of tomatoes, coleslaw, a taco salad, a double order of onion rings, carrot cake, ice cream, bean fritters, Dunhills, another Heineken, cocaine. For the ride home, a snow cone, which is a glass of shredded ice, over which is poured 3 or 4 jiggers of Chivas.
How many jiggers of Chivas?
3 or 4. 9 p.m. cocaine. 10 p.m. drops acid. 11 p.m. Chartreuse. Yeah, chartreuse. Chartreuse. I don't know how to say that word. Cocaine and grass. 11:30 cocaine. Midnight Hunter ready to write. Midnight to 6 a.m. Chartreuse, cocaine, grass, Shivas, coffee, Heineken, clove cigarettes, grapefruit, Dunhills, orange juice, gin. 6 a.m. hot in the tub, champagne, Dove bars, fettuccine Alfredo. 8 a.m.
Hot in the tub.
He's taking a hot tub now. He's in a hot tub. Halconian at 8 a.m.
Halconian, what's that?
I'm gonna look up how to say that.
Is he drinking?
So he's at this point he's at about 12 to 13 jiggers of Chivas.
That's way too many for one day.
Yeah. Okay, so and then the drug he's on is a sedative, which is called Halconian, and it's a sedative and it can treat insomnia, but it's a controlled substance and it can also cause paranoid suicidal ideations or impair memory, judgment, coordination. Combining with other substance, particularly alcohol, can slow breathing and possibly lead to death.
So he took
and then at 8:20 in the morning he fell asleep.
And then what time did you say he wakes up at again?
3 p.m.
That's good. He's getting his core sleep at least.
Yeah, he's getting sleep. He's eating a lot, that's for sure.
It sounds like he's eating enough to get him through the day.
Yeah.
You know, some people call that I think it's like the warrior diet. You eat all of your calories in like one little window.
It's called the warrior diet because like the warriors would they'd kill an entire village and then like take all their food.
I don't know. Maybe if you eat once a day and you eat a lot, then you have more time to like train.
Huh. All right, so I'm gonna look up what a jigger of Chivas is. By the way, Chivas is spelled with a C. Jigger of.
Remember on your keyboard, the letters next to that J, you could slip up easily.
Oh, it's like you know, one of those little like, did your parents have a bar in their house, like a small little bar, and they had those like little tiny cups that were like they looked like an hourglass, but they were made out of tin.
Do you think this is a jigger?
Yeah.
Do you think this is a collection of jiggers?
I guess. No. Hold on. This is what a jigger is.
Why do you think he wants his jiggers of Chivas over shaved ice?
It's called a snow cone. This is a jigger.
Okay.
So the big end of that is a jigger. So he's having about. So dude, he's having like almost 20 of those a day. He's eating almost 20 of those a day. He's drinking almost 20 of those a day. He's doing a ton of cocaine. He's smoking weed. He's taking acid every night. And he's also taking a drug that could kill him if mixed with alcohol.
Well, it's not. It's, to be fair, it's only Chivas.
Yeah, it's only Chivas. Is Chivas strong?
I have no idea.
Let's look up Chivas whiskey. Oh, it's a whiskey.
Michael, maybe instead of doing the social media thing, we could recreate his diet for a day. How it goes.
On live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, there's videos of him like mumbling like bullshit to a camera and then like literally going out his back screen door and just shooting a gun like on this big ranch that he has. So all he would do is just get fucked up and shoot guns. And he would also watch, when he wrote, he would watch constant pornographic films.
and he made movies, right?
Yeah. It's 80 proof, dude. He's drinking 80 proof all day long.
I watched some dude talking about Winston Churchill's drinking routine, and it sounded similarly like a lot of alcohol. Like, yeah, dude, he function on like, and some other writers like the old English writers, like same thing, like the most unhealthy sounding lifestyles possible.
Dude, Ernest Hemingway was the same way. Drank like a fish.
But they produce good work still somehow.
Yeah. I mean, Ernest Hemingway was always like, write when you're drunk and then edit when you're sober. And like dude, Churchill literally. There's a video of I think there's a guy on YouTube who took up his drinking routine.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I watched that.
Yeah, and dude, that guy was leading like a country in a global war.
Yeah.
like against evil, you know, like, and he's just getting fucked up the entire time. It's crazy. I'm gonna look at Churchill's drinking. I tried to drink. The day I tried to match Churchill drink for drink. It's 2 minutes.
Winston Churchill did drink whiskey and soda all throughout the morning and pretty much all throughout the afternoon. His favourite brand was Johnny Walker, but everyone says that they were very weak. The whiskey only just covered the bottom of the tumbler, and then it was filled up with soda water.
Churchill used to always work in bed in the morning, still in his dressing gown, surrounded by secretaries and piles of paper. And this is when he would have his first drink. Around about 9:30, the famous Johnny Walker very weak whiskey and soda. Some people described it as mouthwash. 10:30 in the morning, second drink of the day, a top up, another whiskey and soda. Cheers. It's 11:30 in the morning, my third whiskey and soda.
His other favourite drink, which he drank all throughout his life, was champagne, and his favourite brand was Pol Roger. Now, he got through a bottle at lunch and a bottle at supper on average every day. That sounds an astonishing amount of champagne, but in fact, he was invariably drinking imperial pint-sized bottles, not these modern 75 centilitre bottles.
After lunch, Winston would like a glass of cognac. Winston Churchill used to have a proper, full-on, hour-long siesta. So now, if you excuse me, I'm off to bed. Well, my afternoon nap was very restorative. We must work, and we must drink. So it's now mid-afternoon, and it's time for another whiskey and soda. So it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's another week whiskey and soda. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 off the clock. It's another week whiskey and soda. I just feel like gassy. Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. Not roaringly drunk at all. At all. Often before the dinner, he'd have himself a little glass of dry Amontillado. I will be having a glass of dry Amontillado. It's dinner, which means more champagne. Let's see how we do. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I just can't drink any more champagne. I feel completely in awe of Winston Churchill, who by this point not only would have finished his bottle, he would have moved on to the brandy. I am defeated. Completely defeated. I feel sick.
Okay, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember watching that the first time, and I was like a little bit irritated with that guy, like doing his like super thing. I was imagining actually him editing that, and like the fact that I would never put those scenes into something because that'd be really embarrassing, and I would watch it back and be like, "What am I doing?" Like,
I think I don't know, dude. I just think like he was not the right guy to do that. But yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, dude. The whiskey and sodas, I thought that they were definitely probably stronger than what, you know, like he was drinking. I mean, I didn't think that. I thought Winston Churchill drank more than that. I mean, he is drinking all day, every day, which is a lot. But he's also a very fat man, very large man.
I think I would think that to be in like maybe that position, like you could just live in that state of like dulling some parts of your life so you can just function and like accomplish all the things that he had to accomplish. Like I could totally see that.
Yeah, dude, he's also fucking like stressed the fuck out, you know?
Right? Yeah.
He's so super stressed. Like his country's being bombed every night. Like it's scary, dude. It's scary. But on that note, then, would you rather never understand the concept of time or never understand the concept of sex?
Well, I don't really understand the concept of time already, nor do I hate sex that much. But I go with the time one.
Dude, if I'm really an 8, like Naomi said, I would not want to understand the concept of sex because I would just want to be like, like a really attractive, bumbling idiot that like doesn't know. Like, girls are like, I want to fuck him, and then I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
I have to go back. I want to say she said there were decimals, so it was above an 8, but I don't know if it was 8.25 or 7.5 or 5. So.
Dude, an 8 is still pretty good, you know. An 8, I'll take an 8. I'll take a flat 8. I will take a flat 8 for sure.
Oh, I can't go back. It's literally right at the edge of where I can go back. Oh yeah, it's 8.75. That's almost a 9.
8.75. Jesus Christ! No way, dude. You're definitely higher than a 5. Well, if I'm an 8.75, you're definitely higher than a 5. You're up there.
Pick and choose. Sometimes we put salt in our palms. So
I mean, you get your hair. You get your hair on. Get your hair back. Just eat some salt.
Electrolyte.
How's it taste? Salty?
Yes.
Yeah, probably because you ate some salt. Would you rather check your? This one's fucking dumb.
What is it?
You really want to know what it is?
Yeah.
This one's gonna be hot, up for debate. This is gonna be a fucking huge debate you and I are going to have right now. Would you rather check your email every morning or check your social networks first every morning?
What? I already check my social networks, and I never check my email. I don't even know what emails I've gotten this month. So
EA is such email. The Freudian slip. Email is such a hackneyed like institution of communication online.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, we don't need it anymore. So check your USC email. It's like just send me just DM me my homework. DM me on the gram, cuz.
Even Blackboard was kind of a hassle, I thought, back in the day. Like,
I don't understand why every school has to have their own fucking system. Like, just literally make a Facebook group and post shit in it. Like you don't need your own.
It's so much easier.
Yeah, there's so many easier ways to do it. Would you rather have the beginning of the Circle of Life play when you farted, or have the chorus of Thriller play when you burp?
I would do the burp one because I feel like that's kind of cool.
This is such a terrible question.
Okay, I've got a good one for you. Okay. Would you rather be framed for a murder you didn't commit of a 2-year-old baby, or commit a murder on a 22-year-old who killed the baby, but nobody knows that you did it?
You know, I think I would want to be unjustly persecuted for murdering a child. I'd obviously pick the latter. If I got to kill somebody who killed the baby and then also got away with it.
They killed the baby to save 22 other babies it was a train situation. It was the American hero.
It was American hero. American sniper. I gotta shoot this child to save democracy. I gotta shoot this child from 300 yards away to save the American way of life.
Do you know snipers can shoot people from like a mile away?
Yeah, dude, they can shoot so far that the rotation of the Earth matters. That's how far. Like, they can shoot so far that the rotation of the Earth matters, and that the humidity and like air density matters. It's crazy.
Let's look up the furthest.
It was a Canadian sniper. It was a Canadian sniper. The forehead vein just comes up. Yeah, it was a Canadian sniper, and I think it was like over a mile. Maybe even over 2.
Which is over 2 miles away. Wow.
Yeah.
That is really something. Okay, yeah, you're right, Canadian dude. Let's see a video of mile-long sniper shot. Let's see what this looks like. Is this
The fucked up part about this is that it's like, hey, this is how far away somebody killed somebody from, you know?
Yeah.
It's a fucked situation. It's funny that people are like, we desensitize ourselves to it because we're like, dude, he got the craziest sniper shot in the history of America.
But it just killed someone. Yeah. No, it's true. And that could be you. Like, you could get sniped from 2 miles away and you would have no idea.
Yeah.
Your head would just turn to mashed potatoes all over.
You would have no explanation into why you died.
Yeah. And it would take people a long time to figure it out if they ever did.
Yeah. Or there'd be some Canadian asshole going like
3 miles.
I got him from 3 miles away, dude. You see that shit? I got him on GoPro. Check this out. Check it out. Boom! Yeah, Poppy. Oh man, I am getting laid tonight. Like that's also the other side of it, you know. Look at this dope bitch.
Michael, I have to take a quick break because Carol just told me to marry her, and unfortunately, I have to. So
yeah, I saw that. Is she talking to you?
Oh, you know what? She's talking to you, dude. I'm gonna go pee outside. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh.
You and Carol can hang out, Michael. Have a good time.
Okay. That's funny because I also have to pee right now. But I'm just gonna finish eating this cold Taco Bell. Is it? You're so beautiful. Yes, you. Me? P twins? Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you guys something really cool. But you cannot tell Michael, okay? Nobody can tell Michael that this is going to... Oh, shit, here it comes.
What's going on in here?
Nothing.
I'm gonna watch this back tomorrow, so.
Okay. Yo, guys, don't tell Michael that I'm showing you this. Okay? He doesn't need to know. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Boom. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, man.
I feel really stupid now.
Yeah, got you. Carol is from Brazil. To come to Brazil. It's our secret. Go away, Gary, is what they're saying. Yeah.
P twins. Did you go P too?
No, because I said like I didn't want to leave the stream with nobody on it because I wanted to show them a secret image. But I also have to pee, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Carol, I'm not sure which Michael you're talking about. So that Michael right there, this is we call him 8.75 Michael, and I'm bald Michael. So you got to pick between one of those two. In the meantime, I'm going to show you guys a sweet internet video.
You got it.
What is this?
You weren't supposed to come back yet.
Kids doing crazy things.
And I looked up crazy backflip.
Crazy backflips. Do you ever watch those videos called like People Are Awesome?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are really cool. Those are my favorite. Also, Steven did end up adding me on Snapchat. Okay.
So if you were concerned about that, Michael.
Yeah. Steven's funny, man. Funny guy. Such a crazy character, man. So crazy, man. Insane. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, if you had to dress one way regularly, would you rather be well dressed from the waist up, but with ridiculous pants and shoes, or be well dressed from the waist down with ridiculous shirts and hats?
Yeah, I'd go with the second one. A good pair of pants goes a long way.
That is true. I think I'd pick the second one as well. Wow, we're actually in the minority with this one.
Those people are foolish. They have no taste in pants.
Yeah. Would you rather be fat and smell nice all the time, or be fit and smell like sweat all the time?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second one.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you're gonna be fit, you're already gonna smell like sweat because you're working out. You know, you're in the gym, lifting weights, lifting dumbbells, up, down, out, in, out, in.
And then you smell like sweat because of that.
Yeah,
you're talking about.
Yeah. Would you rather live in Africa for a year or live in Antarctica for a year? I love how they're like, oh, would you rather live in Africa? Like, Africa sucks. Like, Africa's as bad as Antarctica. Like, it's so ignorant. Such an ignorant, like. What would you rather? Where would you rather live?
Of Africa?
Yeah, the entire, it's comparative. Like you can compare it to
every single place.
Yeah,
you have so many options if you're in Africa. You have like 0 options if you're in Antarctica.
If you're in Antarctica, you're fucking cold. You're in like some weird like research like station with a bunch of crazy people who haven't seen society in like 30 years. If you're in Africa, yeah, there's parts where you're like, you know, we will come for you in the nighttime. But then there's also times where it's like, you know, like, oh, I'm in Johannesburg, or like I'm Leonardo DiCaprio in Blood Diamond, you know?
Yeah, like you're gonna see some kids from Study Abroad. Some of those
from Talk Abroad. You know, that like language program you do where you it's dumb. Never mind. All right, so would you rather you said Africa, right? Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I'd probably pick Antarctica because it'd probably be more interesting.
How? You would meet so many more colorful people in Africa than you would in Antarctica.
That's true, but how many people have spent a year in Antarctica?
A lot. People live in Antarctica.
Well, but compared to the number of people who live in Africa, these numbers are different.
All right. Own a mini horse or own a regular horse?
Regular horse.
Mini. All right, actually,
right thing of you to say. You're thinking about space.
Yeah, actually, well, like a mini horse, like how small is it? Like, is it a pocket horse? Like, I get that, like, yeah, dude. But you get a bag of baby carrots and it feeds it for like 6 years. It's so tiny.
Yeah. What if it's the type of horse? What if it's a mini? It's palm sized, but every time you feed it, it needs food. But every time you feed it, if you feed it too much, it gets a little bit bigger, and there's no end to that process.
You gotta feed it, and it also lives a little longer too. So you feed it, and you overfeed it by accident. You're like, oh fuck, and it goes whoop, and like gets a little bit bigger, and it's like gets Eventually, you're gonna have fucking like a giant horse that's gonna live forever. Like it's just gonna become the dominant thing on Earth. It's become like the size of a continent and like eat entire carrot fields at once. And, like people are gonna be like, we need to build a wall to like stop the horse from coming in.
By the point where it starts eating things on its own because it's more powerful than you. Then it's gonna overeat all the time. It's just gonna
It'll eventually become the universe.
You have to pick the big horse. You can't pick the tiny horse.
Yeah, tiny horse is the end of humanity. Also, too, if you show up in a fucking horse, dude, like imagine if you showed up to high school, like instead of like do you have a car in high school?
No.
Okay. Did you use your parents' car?
I was at a boarding school, so I just had to walk. It was like right next door.
Okay, so I had a Subaru Impreza in high school. You know, it was a kind of nice car. You show up, you get some looks. But if I had showed up in a fucking horse, it'd be a whole different story.
Whole different story, dude.
Show up like, yeah, dude. Let's look it up right now, man.
There was I was at a place in. I really couldn't tell you what city, but someplace in Texas. As I was biking, I went on a bike trip recently, right? And I found this place where they have horse parking. Like, if you want to just use you can ride your horse. It was a church. You park your horse outside the church. They have like a horse parking zone. Then you go to church and you get back on your horse and you leave.
So do they like for the horse? Do they like is there somebody out there that tends to the horse? Like, do they feed the horse?
They just lace it up. They rope it up to like a knob.
And they hitch it.
Yep, and they just leave it there, I think.
And the horse just sits there like
like a dumb horse.
Yeah, like a dumb horse. Yo, check out this photo. Look at this. That looks like fun, huh?
Yeah.
Wild horses.
Awesome.
Yeah, I looked up epic horses.
Bareback?
I've never ridden bareback, but I have ridden horses in the Colorado Rockies.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is fun, man. That is really fun.
Dude, you're getting older by the second, man.
Yeah, dude, look at my age. Hold on, let's just take some time to appreciate.
Wild horses.
Let's just click through some of these photos. Skip ahead a bit.
Rocking the slow, broken into gallop too.
Yeah, look at that one.
Like the feeling of a dream fell to by accident. Stood away
nice
just
horse.
as lazily, so
Nice
now
horse.
why not?
That's a crazy. Look, dude, those last 3 horses are really special.
To get back
Yeah, look at these guys.
started. What it feels like mostly feed someone else your heart.
That was pretty epic.
From a distance.
Feeling
like the moment, taking all those thoughts of
Where's the woman's head?
Is it wrong that all I think about is you these days? Did they drag
I love how there's like Red Dead
me
Redemption
out?
photos in
Did I
here.
gladly run?
Just get to the part where you says this isn't the right song. You know what song I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like
wild horses.
Yeah.
Wild horses. Sing it with me. Wild horses.
Waluigi.
Waluigi, come to me. Ooh.
All right, so we'll look up one thing real quick, and then we'll end the stream on this note.
Okay. Okay. What? No. Dude, you can't show this on YouTube.
Which one?
The one with the cock and the. What is that? Wait, that's the woman from GTA. That's the woman from GTA as Waluigi. Hold on. Look at this. GTA 5. That's literally. Hold on. So somebody took this image and was like, I'm gonna draw Waluigi's face on it. And like that's gonna be it. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, we've been going for a long time.
Are there any other Waluigi porn things that you want to see?
You could look up. You could go. Well, you got to be careful because if YouTube detects it, like you're fucked.
You're right. You're right. I'm searching first.
Yeah, look up Waluigi. Like you can't show any vagina, dick, or boobies, but you look up.
I really like this one. I found a good one that I want to show you.
Rule 34, Waluigi.
Hold on. Tell me what you think about this one first.
Dude, who the fuck does like this? Is really well done. Like, who takes the time to do this shit, dude? I don't get this at all.
Let's pick our favorite out of these ones.
Is that one that's John Cena? Is that John Cena? Wow, life is what it says on the knuckles.
So, if you had to pick one to spend a nice evening in Miami with, which one would it be?
Probably the first one.
Yeah, that's Waluigi.
Yeah,
We
it's
could
so
do more, but I'm worried.
yeah. You could turn off screen share, and we could cruise for maybe like 2 more minutes.
All right, I'm gonna view some more.
Oh shit, dude! There's some in the corner. I turn off your screen share. Stop.
Wait, am I screen? Oh no, it's cool. I have it on you as the.
Okay.
Everyone can only see you right now.
No, I'm literally.
You can see me, but they won't be able to see it.
Okay. Oh my god, dude! Do you see that? Oh Jesus Christ!
What do you think about this one?
She obviously doesn't like getting her feet licked.
Was that what you? I would interpret that face as like the opposite.
I don't know, man. That's a hard expression.
Yeah, Waluigi's really he doesn't seem to be concerned about it either way.
This guy's got a big tongue.
All right,
man.
Lots of feet things in this section here. Yoshi's involved.
Wow. Bip, 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 bip. Dude, what? Oh my god. He's like holding them like he's a child. He's not even in the right castle.
What, dude, what is this? This
Fucking
is crazy.
yeah.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah. One more? Oh, dude.
Some of these are really, really graphic. Oh, wait. Okay, there's one more I have to show you. And then we have to call on that.
Okay.
Wait, let me see if I can show you the other ones too real quick. Okay. This is it. This is just this one. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh my god, dude. What character boobs are those?
That's all you get for tonight.
I'm gonna be craving it till next time. God damn, dude. All right. It's been fun, dude. Let me know when you want to eat away 3 hours of my life to talk about nothing. I can't wait to see you on the 27th. I'll make sure the couch is, good and soft.
You print out some pictures of Waluigi licking someone's feet.
Waluigi, Rule 34. Oh, dude, I'm falling down a rabbit hole tonight. I'll tell you what. But anyway, man. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. See you, Mike.
All right. See ya. Peace.